With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
We need these 3 points. It's an easy 3.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Eagles nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Running left, it's Barkley. Powers past him at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
63.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville. Bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. On 1st down, Herbert. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Kappa. Taylor tight.
Herbert to throw on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Hines-Allen in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
Run. Set.
Here's Herbert. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ram. Let's go.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. This is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Up the sideline, past the 30, and he is out of bounds. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play, and a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
24.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. That pickup good for 29 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches.
On the red. Turn.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hey, go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
11, Agate.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Here's a short one. He's got screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Jacksonville. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Chargers 0. Cam Little, the kickoff.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Captain.
A run with Harris. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, from the 39, They come up on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
At the 40-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Now it's Herbert. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. But will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready.
Herbert to throw. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set.
Now Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, Lions. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Go, let's go. Red on red. Son, it's on hot. Silver.
Big old play action for Lawrence. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Soga, hot. Sink right open. Here we go.
On the give, it's ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On red.
To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, run.
Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third, they need 8.
30 left. Lisa.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's swung out to ETN. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, hot. Go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Chargers 6. Cam Little with kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Haskins now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now Herbert. Now a deep shot for Allen. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Herbert again. Rolling right. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set. 380. Ready.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On first down, Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing, Herbert. He's going to air this out for Davis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense hurt